Samuel, God spoke and said the next king is in Jesse's house. This prophet comes up. He's now going into the house. He looks at the first brother. He looks at the first brother. He looks at the first brother and says, you must be the next king. And because he was looking and not hearing, he was getting ready to pour the oil on the wrong person. Y'all didn't catch that, did you? He was looking instead of hearing, and he was getting ready to pour the oil on the wrong. Okay, let me back that thing up here. If you keep looking out of your eyes and thinking what you're looking at is it, y'all not talking, you're going to miss God every time. Because it's not about what you see, it's about what you hear. And if you can hear what God is saying, you can walk around with your eyes closed and hit it on the head. That's because you heard from God. But that's why God says, never look at the outer appearance. But you got to know what God is saying to you. And the prophet not only missed it one time, but he missed it several times because he was looking instead of hearing. This is the prophet. Y'all still not catching? This is the prophet Samuel. He is recognized prophet, but because he was looking instead of hearing, he was missing God every time. You'll miss God every time if you keep going off what you see. We, the people of God, the Bible says when it comes to faith, faith does not have eyes, it has feet. Because we walk by faith and not by what we see. And if you keep walking by what you see, you're going to miss God every time. Oh, they just showed you the MRI. They just showed you the CAT scan. And you see it. But God says you can't go off what you see. You got to go off what I said. And what I said was, with my stripes, you're already healed. Jeremiah, you pushing me early now. Oh, there is a battle of words. And David now understands that the prophet is not necessarily hearing God. He's going off what he sees. Well, the prophet is a little frustrated because now he looks around and says, now hold on a minute. I went through all the brothers. Is there another son, Jesse, in your house? Jesse said, I got another son, but he's not in the house. Oh, y'all didn't catch that? I got another son. I got a last son. He's really the least of them. As a matter of fact, with him being outside the house, he's actually lost. Y'all not catching it. In other words, you can be the last, the least, and the lost, but tell somebody I'm still chosen by God. I said, look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you can be last, you can be the least, and you can even be lost. But tell them, when you're chosen by God, God has a way of finding you. He found me in the club, y'all not talking. He found me in the streets. I was the last to get saved. I was always told I'll never be nothing. So I was looking at the least of them. But now I realize that the last is first. And the first is last. Can you look at somebody one more time and say, neighbor, last, least, and lost. But tell them I'm still chosen by God. The oil is on me. God is looking for the worst of you. He ain't looking for the perfect ones. He's looking for the one that, came right out of jail. For the one that came right out of prison. He's looking for the one that was smoking weed and drinking. Y'all not talking. He's looking for the one that got pregnant out of wedlock. He's looking for the one that dropped out of high school and never got their diploma. He's looking for the one that was the fusser and the cusser and the fighter. God said, that's the one right there. Look at somebody and shake them by the hand and say, neighbor, tell them I'm the last, least, and lost. But tell them I'm still chosen by